What's up, YouTube? This Shane got you 11, and I'm bringing you another Madden 20 tip video. If you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button so you're notified for future content and tips. And also, we do contest giveaways. But let's get into this video. I've been asked a lot, how do you not fumble so much with the running back? I'm having issues with fumbling with the running back. Sometimes I've fumbled 5 or 6 times in my franchise game. I don't understand how. And the first thing I do is say, do you cover the ball up? And most of the people say, well, no, but I shouldn't be fumbling. Okay, I understand all that. But you need to take it as, can you picture like a Ray Lewis or a Bobby Wagner or some big hitter hitting you as hard as you can, and you're just randomly spinning and juke moving without trying to cover the ball up? There'd be a lot more fumbles. If you see in the NFL game, when they're about to get hit, they cover the ball up. So what I'm going to show you is, I will just run a stretch play, do random play. You hit the RB button or the R1 button depending on your system. RB on Xbox, R1 on PS4, and I honestly don't fumble really at all. You have a way bigger chance of fumbling if you don't cover the ball up. And so, like I said, covering up is you hit the R1 button on the PS4 or the RB button on the Xbox, and it just looks like this. That's how it looks. You don't even lose speed, which is kind of silly because in real life you would if you're covering up the ball and you're crouching, but you know, that's on a different topic. So basically just cover up the ball. And they said something like, I believe it was Clint, I don't remember his last name, he creates the Madden games and develops it all, and he says holding the R1 button or the X or the RB button to cover up the ball reduces the fumble chances greatly. He didn't give a percentage or anything, but he said that's how you make sure you don't fumble as much. And he also said what I just said, that if you're spinning wildly, there's a greater chance to fumble than anything. And that's why if you watch the Madden Classic, you saw a lot of the pros cover up the ball when they get into traffic, because the fumble chances greatly decrease and they're not spinning wildly. If I'm going here and I'm spinning, there's going to be a greater chance to get hit stick than fumble. So you guys, the tip is to cut your fumbles down. I would say about 75% is when you're about to get hit by multiple people, hold the R1 button on the PS4 or the RB button on the Xbox, and it'll greatly improve your chances. Like I covered up there, I'm not gonna fumble, and I really don't fumble, you guys. You've watched my streams, and the times I do fumble, I'm not holding the cover up mechanic. I'm not holding the R1 button on the PS4. So you guys, to cover up the ball, like I said, you hit the R1 button on the PS4 or the RB button on the Xbox One. A lot of people ask me, and that's really how you do it. Like, there's a couple steps. 1, use the cover up mechanic. Number 2, don't be spinning wildly like this in traffic when there's a guy who has a good user who hit sticks. Because if you go against a guy who has a good user and you're spinning randomly, you're gonna fumble the ball a lot. The game doesn't have the like, oh, well, he's fumbled once and he only fumbles once every 100 carries running back, because it's computer. Everything, they don't think that you should be spinning wildly, so that's why they have the cover up mechanic now that they want you to be using more. They've always had it, but they want you to use it way more, you guys. So again, if you're afraid of fumbling, use the cover up button like I just did there, and you have to hit it before they get to you. So right here, I'm holding it. I can't do a spin function, but as you see, I hit it right before the guy got to me. I mean, he didn't make the tackle, but you want to hit it about a yard and a half before they get to you. So right there, I'm holding it. I can't do any juke moves or spin moves when you're doing that. That's the only downfall, but you won't be fumbling. So anyways, you guys, that's how you do it. I've been asked a lot how to not fumble, and I don't fumble. I really don't fumble unless I'm spinning or doing juke moves, and I get mad at myself. Cover up the ball when you're going to the 2 to 3 guys. Other than that, I don't fumble, you guys. I rarely fumble. I don't have those issues. So hopefully this tip helps you guys out. Pass it along. Let people know. I greatly appreciate it. Shane got you 11.